Poetica is somewhat of a play on words for me. I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic and always been a fan of, poetry and love letters. I've saved every single love letter that I've ever gotten. I just try to, take those romantic elements and, cram them all together into what is Poetica. We're introducing this antique-inspired tin cigarette case of an eyeshadow palette. Just as a fan of all things antique, I think this is more than just an eyeshadow palette, so it's really exciting for me. Poetica is an awesome palette of 8 of my favorite romantic, soft, and a little bit darker shades. All good makeup starts with a really good foundation, meaning all the things that it takes to prep and to prime. Rehab Priming Elixir, it's really the secret to making all my makeup last all day, keeping all the colors as bold and as true to the color as possible. For the Poetica look, I chose to use the high voltage eye primer in Stellar. It's like this beautiful shimmery opalescent pink. It's like a magnet to your eyeshadows. So next step is concealer. This is the tattoo eraser. It works good for tattoos, but not just that, like for, dark circles under your eyes. So I basically just use like a tiny bit. Like it's powerful stuff, so a little bit goes a long way. I think the best way to apply the tattoo concealer is using the brush. It has a nice rounded edge and just makes it easy to accurately apply into sections, especially if you're trying to cover up specific tattoos. And then just slightly dab it, letting it dry on its own. I usually just blend it a tad bit. To me, it was just important that it was, oil-free, something that was waterproof and lasts all day, and then also it's paraben-free, so there's no, nasty chemicals that, you're putting onto your face. Using Tijuana, I'll start at the bottom corner and basically just move it a little bit towards the center of my eye, and then take the same color and just dab a tad bit in the corner upper lid. Clearly that's super dark, so I'm gonna go to Wonderland, which is this awesome deep color with a lot of purple glitter flecks in it, and blend that with Tijuana. So you can kind of start seeing the gradation going from the darker to a little bit lighter. More of the purples instead of the browns. I'll use Skiba, beautiful little lavender with gold flecks in it. And it's kind of like painting, you're just blending all of it together. Use that color in the crease. At first it looks extreme, but I think the most important part is going to be blending it all together. I'm going to use this amazing, almost neon iridescent purple that I called Babe, and use that to blend all the purples together. I usually like to stop the color right around the center of the eye. That way it leaves room for a highlighted color towards the corner. It kind of opens up the eye a little bit. As far as blending goes, I think using the highlights, forgiveness is going to be really great for this look, and that's what I'm going to use in the corner of the eye and just kind of pat that in there. And then I'll do the same thing for the outside of the smoky eye all the way up until I hit the eyebrow. In order to not give myself raccoon eyes, I always like to blend a little bit of the bottom lid. Since we used Tijuana in the beginning, which is more browns, Sand Timer really does the trick to this. And it's super subtle, but makes a huge softening difference. This is my Autograph pencil eyeliner, and it is my favorite color, which is called Puro Amor. In Spanish, that means pure love or true love. I don't think people give enough credit to mascara, but it really is an essential part of opening up the eye. I'm using Sinful mascara, which is my new formula for any girl who likes super long, dark black eyelashes. This is for you. These are my favorite lipsticks. They're just all have this awesome metallic foil finish to them. It's super creamy, like really all you need is just one coat. This is my Lock and Load Makeup Setting Mist, and that's all you need. To me, I feel like Poetica is poetry in a bottle. To me, I felt like capturing the essence of that and the romance behind that into the makeup and into the perfume, like that's what it was all about.